Have you ever wondered how Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, approached education? The significance of knowledge in Islam cannot be overstated. Prophet Muhammad held a profound reverence for learning. He viewed knowledge as a powerful tool, one that can transform minds and hearts, enabling individuals to navigate the complexities of life and understand the divine. His teachings are imbued with this respect for knowledge, emphasizing the importance of seeking it throughout one's life. In the Quran, the holy book of Islam, this sentiment is echoed time and again. Verses encourage the pursuit of knowledge, urging believers to reflect, ponder, and learn. They highlight the importance of understanding the world around us and the role of knowledge in fostering this understanding. This reverence for knowledge and the emphasis on its pursuit are foundational elements of Islam, deeply ingrained in its teachings. This deep respect for knowledge set the stage for Prophet Muhammad's role as an educator. The Prophet's thirst for knowledge was evident from his early years. Born in the bustling trade city of Mecca, young Muhammad was surrounded by diverse cultures and beliefs. His curiosity was sparked, and he embarked on a quest for understanding, a journey to comprehend the intricate tapestry of the world around him. As an orphan, his experiences, though challenging, served to deepen his insights into human nature, compassion, and the divine. His contemplation of the universe and the divine was not a mere intellectual exercise. It was a profound spiritual journey that shaped his worldview and his understanding of life's purpose. He pondered the mysteries of creation, the rhythm of nature, the cycles of life and death, and the human place within this vast, cosmic dance. These early experiences shaped the Prophet's approach to education, instilling in him a deep appreciation for knowledge and wisdom. This period of self-discovery laid the foundation for his future role as a teacher. One of Prophet Muhammad's significant contributions to education was the establishment of the first Islamic school. This pioneering venture took place in a house that belonged to Al-Arqam ibn Abi Al-Arqam, located in the heart of Mecca. This humble abode transformed into a sanctuary for those yearning to learn about the profound message of Islam. It was a place where curiosity met enlightenment, where seekers of knowledge could quench their spiritual thirst. The Prophet, peace be upon him, utilized this space to share the teachings of Islam, creating an environment of learning that was as nurturing as it was enlightening. But the learning extended beyond the realm of the religious. The Prophet also emphasized the importance of principles like justice, compassion, and ethics. He instilled in his followers a deep sense of moral responsibility, shaping their character and guiding them towards a path of righteousness. Here, the Prophet imparted not only religious knowledge, but also principles of justice, compassion, and ethics. The curriculum of the first Islamic school was holistic, covering a wide range of subjects. Notably, this curriculum was far from being limited to religious study. Of course, the Quran, Islam's holy book, was central to the learning process. Students delved into its verses, gaining a deep understanding of its teachings. In addition to the Quran, the Hadith, a collection of the sayings and actions of Prophet Muhammad, was also a crucial part of the curriculum. These sayings and actions provided practical examples of the Prophet's teachings and offered guidance on how to apply these teachings in everyday life. Beyond these religious texts, students also studied Islamic jurisprudence, which taught them how to apply the principles of Islam in different situations. They explored ethics, learning about the values and moral principles that should guide their actions. Even literature found a place in the curriculum, encouraging students to appreciate the beauty of language and expression. The focus was not just on religious matters, but also on the development of well-rounded individuals. A defining feature of the Prophet's educational approach was its inclusivity. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a visionary who recognized the importance of accessible education for all. He advocated for an inclusive learning environment, one where everyone, regardless of their gender or social status, had the opportunity to gain knowledge. This was a profound departure from the societal norms of his time. In an era where education was often reserved for the privileged few, the Prophet's call for universal education was nothing short of revolutionary. He believed that knowledge was a gift to be shared, not hoarded, and that everyone had a right to learn. He encouraged both men and women to seek knowledge, breaking down barriers and paving the way for a more inclusive society. This was not just about reading and writing, but also about understanding the world and one's place within it. His progressive stance on education was truly revolutionary. His teachings continue to inspire us, reminding us that education should be a right, not a privilege. The migration of the Prophet and his followers to Medina marked a turning point in the spread of Islamic education. This journey, known as the Hijra, was not merely a physical relocation. It was a transformative event that led to an educational revolution. In Medina, Prophet Muhammad found an environment conducive to the expansion of his educational mission. The city was ripe for growth, becoming a fertile ground where the seeds of knowledge could be sown and nurtured. The Prophet seized this opportunity to broaden the scope of Islamic education. He moved beyond the confines of Al-Arqam's house, reaching out to a larger audience in Medina. His teachings permeated the fabric of the society, influencing not only religious practices but also social norms, ethics, and public policy. This was not education for the sake of information. It was education for transformation, aimed at enlightening minds and hearts. In this new city, he established a platform for continued learning and growth. The Prophet's Mosque in Medina became a hub of education and spiritual growth. This was more than a place for prayer. It was a vibrant center of knowledge, brimming with intellectual discourse and moral teachings. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, utilized this space to nurture minds, sparking curiosity and encouraging critical thinking. His teachings transcended the religious sphere, delving into ethics, social justice, and personal development. The mosque was a beacon for scholars, a haven for students, and a magnet for those yearning to learn. People from all walks of life came, drawn by the Prophet's wisdom and his inclusive approach to education. This was a place where questions were welcomed, where dialogue was encouraged, a place where knowledge was not just imparted, it was shared, it was questioned, it was debated. It was a dynamic hub of learning that fostered intellectual growth and moral development. Scholars, students, and curious minds gathered here to benefit from the wisdom of the Prophet. The companions of the Prophet played a crucial role in transmitting his teachings to subsequent generations. Known as the Sahaba, these early followers of Islam were the living embodiment of the Prophet's teachings. They absorbed his words, observed his actions, and learned from his wisdom. Not only were they students, but they also became teachers, taking on the responsibility of sharing the knowledge they had gained with others. The Sahaba came from diverse backgrounds, reflecting the inclusive nature of the Prophet's educational approach. They included both men and women, the young and the old, the wealthy and the poor. This diversity allowed the message of Islam to reach a wide audience, transcending social, economic, and gender barriers. Through their tireless efforts, the Sahaba helped to spread the principles of justice, compassion, and ethics that are at the heart of Islamic teaching. These early Muslims became the first educators in the Islamic tradition. The Hadith, the sayings and actions of the Prophet, is a cornerstone of Islamic education. The Hadith tradition was born out of a need to preserve the wisdom and teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, for future generations. This collection of sayings and actions, recorded by his companions, serves as a practical guide for Muslims, offering insights into the Prophet's approach to education, ethics, justice, and spirituality. Over time, scholars meticulously examined, classified, and compiled these narrations, creating comprehensive collections that would serve as key references in Islamic scholarship. This rigorous process ensured the authenticity and reliability of the Hadith, safeguarding the Prophet's teachings from distortion or misinterpretation. Today, the Hadith continues to play a pivotal role in shaping the curriculum of Islamic schools and universities worldwide. It informs the principles and practices of Muslims, guiding them towards a path of knowledge, understanding, and enlightenment. The Hadith tradition is a testament to Prophet Muhammad's enduring impact on education. The early Muslims recognized the importance of preserving knowledge in writing. The teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, were of such profound significance that the early Muslims saw a need to ensure their survival beyond the spoken word. The Prophet's words, His actions and his approach to education were meticulously recorded, becoming the bedrock of Islamic scholarship. This initiative to preserve knowledge had far-reaching consequences. It not only ensured the survival of the Prophet's teachings, but also laid the groundwork for the development of Islamic civilization. From the intricate legal systems to the rich literary traditions, the written preservation of knowledge was instrumental in shaping the Islamic world and beyond. The early Muslims, with their foresight, realized that the spoken word, while powerful, was ephemeral. In contrast, the written word had the potential to transcend time, to be studied, scrutinized, and shared across generations. They embarked on the monumental task of recording the teachings of the Prophet, a task that required commitment, diligence, and a deep respect for the sanctity of knowledge. The process of preserving the Prophet's teachings in writing was meticulous. His words were recorded verbatim, with every effort made to ensure accuracy and authenticity. The process was not hurried. Rather, it was a deliberate, painstaking effort to capture the essence of the Prophet's teachings and to do justice to his words. The written preservation of knowledge also fostered a culture of intellectual curiosity and scholarly pursuit. It inspired generations of scholars who dedicated their lives to studying the teachings of the Prophet, interpreting his words, and furthering the cause of knowledge. This commitment to intellectual exploration is a hallmark of Islamic scholarship, a legacy that continues to thrive today. Moreover, the preservation of knowledge in writing was a testament to the inclusive nature of the Prophet's educational philosophy. It ensured that the teachings of the Prophet were accessible to all, regardless of gender, social status, or geographical location. The written preservation of knowledge is a testament to the enduring legacy of Prophet Muhammad's approach to education. It serves as a reminder of the value Islam places on knowledge and the pursuit of wisdom, a tradition that continues to shape the world today.